what McDermott said about the decision was, I felt like I wanted to make them play offense. That was pretty much the basis of his decision, that he thought putting the pressure on the Ravens by making it an 8-point game was the right thing to do. And he had a really good point, obviously, because now the Ravens fumble afterward. They get a 10-yard run from Lamar Jackson. So the first snap, it didn't look like the right call. Attempting to put yourself into Baltimore's heads, there was probably a tightness to the Ravens. And look, this is a team that's had a lot of problems closing out games. They lose dumb games like this all the time. You know, think back to early season against the Raiders last year. They blew a late lead to that stupid team for no good reason early in the year. You know, the Bills are ridiculously better than last year's Raiders. So, you know, for the Ravens to be capable of choking away a 15-point lead in this game, this team is, you know, you talk about coaches that have problems finishing games. John Harbaugh has way more evidence of problems with that than Sean McDermott does. Not necessarily quality, you know, in terms of the big loss, but in quantity. The Ravens do this all the time. So by Sean McDermott kicking the extra point, he wisely thought that if I make them get a little tight, if I force them to do something, I think it's going to work out for me. Now, I don't think he's thinking they're going to get a fumble on the second snap. But regardless, you can get a punt. There's a number of ways that you can make that work out for you to get the ball back. And I think he felt like if the Bills go for 2 and miss and it's 9, you don't force that urgency, that nervousness into Baltimore's offense. And again, it turned into a fumble. To say that the Sean McDermott decision directly led to the fumble, I think is probably going too far. But the point is that for the Bills to rally in that spot from 15 points down, you are going to need your head coach to be right on a couple of gut calls. To just say, you know what, the heck with the analytics, I think this is right, I'm going this way. Because if you play that game out the standard analytic way, the Ravens probably win it way more than 99 out of 100 times. So you need to take those chances. And Sean McDermott took a chance and he got paid off by it. You know, and as it turned out, the Bills get the chance to tie the game. They don't tie it, and then they get it back a third time and win the game on a field goal.
Endgame with Thad Brown, streaming exclusively on Rochester First.